Does your cat actually know its name? Or are we just talking to a creature that has absolutely no idea what we're saying? If you live with a cat, you've probably experienced this moment. You call your cat's name. Nothing happens. You call again. Still nothing. The cat doesn't even look in your direction. Eventually, most people come to the same conclusion. Cats must not understand their names. But scientists decided to test this idea, and what they discovered was surprisingly clear. Your cat probably does know its name. It just doesn't always feel like responding. The key study was published in 2019 in the journal Scientific Reports. Researchers wanted to answer a simple question. Can cats distinguish their own names from other words? To find out, they recruited 78 domestic cats. Some lived in regular households. Others lived in cat cafes. Each cat would hear a series of recorded words. The researchers played 4 random nouns, words the cat had no reason to care about. For example, table, window, flower, television. Then the 5th word was played, the cat's own name. If cats could not recognize their names, their reactions should stay the same. But the researchers were looking for something very specific, a psychological effect called habituation. When animals hear the same kind of stimulus again and again, their reaction gradually fades. But if a meaningful new stimulus appears, their reaction suddenly returns. This is called dishabituation, and it's one of the most reliable ways to test perception in animals. So what happened when the experiment started? At first, the cats reacted to the first word, then the second word. Their reaction was already smaller. By the 3rd and 4th word, most cats barely reacted at all. Exactly what habituation predicts. But then something changed. The 5th word played, the cat's name. And suddenly the cats reacted again. Their ears rotated, their heads lifted. Some even walked toward the speaker. That reaction told researchers something important. The cats had detected a meaningful difference. They recognized their own names. But recognizing a name raises another question. How do cats actually learn it? After all, no one formally teaches a cat its name. There are no training sessions, no language lessons. Instead, cats learn their names through a process called associative learning. Associative learning is one of the most basic learning systems in the animal brain.
Milo?
When a
Cats
sound
can learn to
repeatedly
recognize their
predicts
names.
something
When paired with
important,
something positive,
animals
like food,
begin to
the
recognize
connection
that
grows
sound.
stronger.
And in most homes,
Dinner
a cat's
time.
name predicts many things. Food, playtime,
Get it.
attention,
Kitty, dinner time.
sometimes
Come here,
even
sweet
treats.
boy. There you go. Good appetite, huh?
Over time,
When
the name
specific sound
becomes
of
a
name is
signal.
heard, it is
A
converted.
signal that something relevant may happen next. But this still doesn't explain one thing. Why do cats ignore us so often?
Miso.
To understand that, we need to look at evolution. Dogs
At first
evolved
light,
from
the pack is
wolves,
already on the move.
animals that survive through cooperation. Communication and coordination are essential in a wolf pack, which means responding to signals is extremely important. Cats evolved very differently. Their ancestors were solitary hunters. They survived by making independent decisions, not by obeying group commands. So when you call your cat,
Come on, that's it. Hi, sweetheart. Don't you want to come over?
the cat isn't asking, "Did I hear my name?" The cat is asking a different question. Is it worth responding right now? And many times, the answer is simply no. But the story gets even more interesting. In 2022, another study revealed something surprising. Cats may recognize more than just their own names. They may also recognize the names of other cats they live with. When researchers played one cat's name, other cats often looked around as if expecting that cat to appear, which suggests something remarkable. Cats may build a small social map of names and individuals. So the next time your cat ignores you, don't assume it didn't hear. There's a good chance it did. Your cat just made a decision, and today, Responding wasn't on the schedule.
Understanding animals isn't about romance. It's about evidence and instinct.